Welcome to the No Nonsense Podcast. I am your host, Chris Ramey, along with my co-host, Jessica Ramey.
Hello, hello.
So, it's been a while since you've been off researching stuff. Catch us up.
Well, you see, what had happened was I broke my arm.
You broke your arm.
I broke my arm, my
Uh,
dominant arm at that.
okay.
I can't help what happened.
So, how did it happen?
Nobody believes me.
Okay.
So, the real, I was at Drinko
Okay.
and I was doing research on schnozberries.
Okay.
And I found out the schnozberries do, in fact, taste like schnozberry. So I was going to jump up from a desk. Eureka! The schnozberries taste like schnozberry. That gummit tripped over my own feet. Went to catch myself and broke my arm.
Oh, crap. Okay. Freakiest thing on earth.
Freakiest thing. And I didn't just break it. I fractured it several times.
You fractured it several times.
Yes, I had a proximal fracture in my humerus.
Wasn't very humorous now, was it?
No, getting your humerus cracked is not fun.
I would say not. So, do you know what today is?
Yes, Saturday. Well, maybe Sunday. Depends on when you're listening. It could be any day.
Okay, that's fair. But today is also San Diego Comic Con.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more.
So, as you know, Comic Con goes on for like 3 or 4 days straight, and today is day 2. Well, today was Marvel's Day at Hall H.
K.
Hall H
Oh,
is
H, not K.
yeah. Hall H is very memorable for Marvel.
Hal.
Well, that's where they announced
Hal H. Hal.
Hal. So
That's what it looks like. Hal. Hall. Hal H.
Hall,
I
Hall,
know. Hail. Hail H. Sorry.
Hell. Um, so they announced the very first Avengers movie with all of its cast at Hall H. They announced
Doomsday.
Doomsday in Hall H.
Mm-hmm.
They announced Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom in Doomsday in Hall H.
H is the place to be.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me more.
Okay, so with what has been announced, we are getting a new Ghost Rider movie in 2028.
Okay.
We are
And
also, and we are also getting a new Black Panther 3 in December of 2028.
okay, so who's going to be playing Ghost Rider?
Dun dun dun. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
He was in the movie Drive.
Shut up and drive. Oh, I just got you banned.
He was in the movie uh, Project Hail Mary,
Okay, maybe.
and trying to think what else. Oh, again, he was in The Notebook. You might know that one.
There you go. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes.
We are talking about none other than Ryan
Ryan
Gosling.
Gosling.
Yeah. And the new Black Panther, his name is David Johnson, and
Who dat?
he was in the movie The Long Walk.
Again, who's that?
We haven't watched it. I know
Okay.
we're kind of behind on that.
Shame on us.
Yeah, bad.
Hey, that's what happens when you find out about schnozberries and break your arm.
Break your arm, right? And then I have to take you to physical therapy 3 days a week that you can't watch nothing.
No, no, because in between I'm resting.
Yeah. So they have also announced that they're going to be releasing a new Doomsday trailer,
Okay.
and they're re-releasing Avengers Endgame.
All right. Well, what's why would they re-release it just so you can watch it one more time before you get to see what happens in Doomsday?
Well, yes, but also they are releasing it with up to, I think, 10 to 12 minutes of extra footage.
Uh-huh. I wonder, makes my ticky brain go, hmm. I wonder if some of those deleted scenes, i.e., the whole Iron Man Soul Stone scenario.
That one, yeah, if that's going to play a part in it,
Mm-hmm.
are they going to release that Tony had a brother?
Oh, Tony had a brother. His name was Victor.
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 So there's that. And Hall H is been, oh, they are also renewing X-Men 97 for up to 5 to 6 seasons.
All right. And they just released the season recently.
Yes, their season 2.
Okay, well, that's putting it out there pretty far. Not a whole lot of uh, adventures go that far out, so they're really banking on that.
Yep, they're pushing that pretty hard.
Yeah.
So now that we've talked about your broken arm and Hall H at Comic Con, is there anything you want to talk about?
Nope.
No. Okay. So
I, re- I'm telling you, after I broke my arm, I've lost my ever loving mind.
you mean you didn't fall down and break your head?
No, didn't break my head. Duh, the doctor told me I broke my arm, and he didn't believe. I said I didn't believe the doctor. He said you broke your arm. I was like, yeah, but I just need you to pop it back in place. And he's like, no, you don't understand. You broke your arm. And I'm like, okay, let's pop it back in place then, because that's what it felt like.
It was
It felt like it needed to be popped back in place.
okay.
And maybe the morphine was helping me think that that would just fix it all. I don't know.
You got a little bit of the morphine in you, huh?
Yeah, Betty, and then when that sucker wore off, it was like, oh hell, oh no, this ain't no fun.
This don't feel good.
Can we go back to before I was uh, worrying about all that stuff?
Okay. So with everything that we've discussed that Marvel's going through and Doomsday and the theories of Doomsday, what is a theory of yours that you like?
Oh, there's so many. I have no idea which one to pick.
I told there's been three. There's the Tony has a brother.
Nah,
Tony is Doom,
maybe keep going.
and my personal favorite, Doom and Tony are variants of each other.
Like from different worlds,
Yes, like t- Iron Man
but
or
then they would be the same name if it was just like one was in. What was that number I gave you the other day? 388.
the 388. Yep.
The 833? No, it was 83. Was it 833? I
No,
don't
it
know.
was 388. It was the 388.
838, 383, 33, whatever.
uh, and I had to remind her it's 822.
Well, whatevs. But the point is, his name would be the same.
In theory,
Yeah. I I think then you need to take all three of those theories, mush them together, and that's probably what happened. but not really because it don't matter what we all think. They're still going to spin it where it ain't something that anybody's going to guess until like 3 days before, if that.
if it's leaked. Yeah.
Which
Okay.
for me, I don't want it to be leaked. I want to go to the movie. I want to watch it. I'll find out myself.
Well, that will happen in December of this year.
Yes, indeedy. And you and I have uh, plans for the end of this month.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of Marvel and all that fun stuff.
Yes. We are going to go see Spider-Man.
Ta-da.
Na-na. Yep, we're going to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Well, I'm excited about seeing Punisher in there.
Yeah, I want to see how he's going to add to this.
I'm just throwing it out there, Marvel. Yo, you gave us a TV show on HBO. How about give us a movie, and then you can be as yucky as you want to be in the movie, bloody, gory. It's okay. It's all right. It's his way.
Yeah, that is Punisher's way.
Yeah, and I mean I know it's on HBO and all, but wouldn't it be nice to see all that destruction on a big screen?
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it would be, but
Yeah, so I'm rooting for a Punisher movie.
okay. Better than the Thomas Jane?
Of course. Look, me and you are always going to agree to disagree. Bertha will always be my Punisher.
I will give you this. The scene where he is just sending making people kick their oxygen addiction in the prison. When he's just going to town and just using a shiv and just hacking people up and then looks up at Fisk and goes, "You're next." Yeah,
I mean, here's my thing. Like Bertha, he's just wow. He's an impressive actor. I mean, the first time he hit my radar was on The Walking Dead, and then you look at who he's playing in Punisher and some of the other roles that he's pulled off. Yeah, some in the same vein, but some different ones too. I don't know. The guy's just a very talented guy. So you take that, and I'm not trying to take anything away from what's his name, Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for right now, for his time, he's got a bigger hold, a bigger uh, fan base, if you will. That so he is the Punisher.
He, yes, um, Berthel has came into his own as the Punisher.
Yeah,
I heard an interview once where he says that
it's it's kind of like some people just fit the character, like they fit the role, and I think he fits really
like
nicely.
like we Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man,
Yep, and like what's his name is Captain America. I mean,
Chris Evans.
yeah, I mean, there's just some people that once you see them in that role, it's hard to think of somebody else playing that same person.
So, will you be upset if they recast like uh Iron Man and
Well,
uh
it's inevitable now, isn't it?
yeah, it is
So,
inevitable.
I mean, if you're a fan, you can't be mad about it because it is inevitable. I am inevitable.
So, with them gonna recast people,
hmm
the new Iron Man, the rumor is, or and you might even seen either in Doomsday or Secret Wars, but the rumor is it's going to be Mr. Impossible or Mission Impossible himself, Tom Cruise,
Playing who?
Iron Man.
Whatevs. Now, okay. Can somebody explain to me why we're picking an actor that is of similar age to play a character when we need to pick someone who is younger who we can watch for the next decade fulfill that role until it's time to pass it along to someone else. I don't like frequent change ups. Some people out there might like that, but let's give these guys an opportunity to. It depends. Of course, I will say. I want to say this with 'cause one thing I will say. Now, if the populace is saying, "Hey, this person sucked at this," then yeah, that's a whole different story. But when you have fans that are saying, "Oh, I love this movie. It was fantastic," the person that played this in the movie, they were amazing at this. You know, at that point, then why are we trying to fix things that aren't broken? I know that contract deals and expenses and da 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 da, and it goes up and all that stuff. So yeah, I understand you got to put people in, take people out. But why don't we spend a little bit more time with some of these people playing the characters? I don't know.
Again, the whole thing is for
I mean, how long can they use Tom Cruise? I know he looks good for his age, but my goodness.
uh, and see, here's the thing.
I
I
mean,
think it's
Robert
only going.
Downey Jr. looks good for his age. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I think it's just going to be a one and done. Like that's the thing. It was if he's a variant,
I get you.
and he again, they're going to recast.
It's kind of like the using the old Superman guy as Wolverine in Deadpool. It's like just a one off.
Yeah,
It might be like a one movie, but like it's just he's not going to be around like Robert Downey Jr. was in Iron Man.
yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, maybe my brain can tolerate that a bit if it's spun with that ideal.
Yeah, potentially. They're looking at recasting uh pretty much the entire MCU after Secret Wars. But the X-Men will be taking over as the Earth's mightiest heroes instead of the Avengers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing, actually. That allows you to bring in new actors without having to replace people.
And younger talent for
Yep,
the next 10, 12, 14 years.
exactly. That's the way they needed to do. I mean, I agree with that part, that move. Not sure about bringing older people to play an older, but for that, yes, that seems to make sense to focus on the X Men.
Yeah. So um well, the big rumor now is that Sadie Sink is Jean Grey.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Somebody I was watching on YouTube was talking about we all know she's in it, yet all the trailers are trying to hide her existence in that movie. And
Yeah.
it's like we all know she's in it. We all know who she is in it. So why can't we see it?
And see, I have a theory on that, but I can't prove it.
And that would be
That okay, she's playing Chameleon.
okay.
The character Chameleon. I think that's who
Oh,
she is.
I can't sing.
Come on, come on, come on.
Ah.
Come on, come on.
You're gonna get bitten.
Uh, so if that is who she is,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe my theory's off because in the trailer you see these random people going up and just talking to Peter like he's that they know that he's Spider-Man. Like, what's the matter, Pete? You couldn't get it done. You couldn't be the last one to get it done. So, I mean, I think it's the telepath in her that's causing people to do that.
Oh well, it could be. Good, good. Could be.
So, um, and then we also have uh Mark Ruffalo that's coming back as Hulk for Brand New Day.
Which I'm glad. Again, love the original characters. OG is always going to be amazing, but he too is another one that's getting older that we'll have to see. And we've seen a few iterations of the Hulk as the years have went by, so it'll be interesting to see who they choose for the next one.
Yeah. I, the At this point, it can be anybody. Just don't get Eric Bana again. Do not get Eric Bana again. That was the Ang Lee version of Hulk was the most crappiest Hulk.
Well, I mean, I remember when we were little kids and the Hulk was on back in the day on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
That was a different world. That's when it was okay to look. Let's,
Cheesy.
yeah, there we go. I was trying to think of something not so ugly to say.
But there was a thing about Lou Ferrigno playing the Hulk. It was like, yeah, we knew it was a green guy in body paint, but whatever.
Right, right. I mean, right, exactly. I mean, even I think if you think about the Bionic Man, or if you think about Wonder Woman, I mean, yeah, we thought of them as superheroes, but we also like I knew that what's her name? Linda, what's her name?
Carter.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that she was an actress when I was little and running around in my underoos, my Wonder Woman underoos with a red towel wrapped around my neck, going bing, thing knocking things off my bracelets and throwing my tiara, you know. The only thing I didn't have was a golden rope, and I was trying to get my mom to get me one of those. I had some red galoshes that I used to run around. I'm telling you, I had the outfit.
I I believe it.
And I said, I want to look like her when I grow up. Well, that didn't happen.
You're fine. You're fine. Uh, so with the, have you heard about what the synopsis for Brand New Day is?
No.
Okay, so Peter is struggling with himself, not with becoming Spider Man, but with becoming Peter Parker. He's lost his identity as Peter Parker and not Spider Man.
So he's forgetting himself.
Yeah, he's been Spider Man for so long that, well, nobody else knows who Peter Parker is, so why should he?
I see. You don't have the daily reminder of friends and family to keep him grounded.
Yeah, so like Aunt May died, he lost Ned and MJ as friends because of the spell.
And none of the other superheroes know him.
There you go. I was waiting for that question. So,
I mean, if Doctor Strange cast it, why wouldn't he know? And then that leads me down. Well, if Ned can do the spinny wheel thingy, then will Ned figure it out?
uh, I don't know, but that's a good cue. But the
I
rumor,
still think that Ned's going to have more powers on this movie. I mean, he was already showing, hey, look what I did.
I see Ned becoming Hobgoblin.
Yeah, I'm afraid that he's going to start turning.
When he said, I promise I'm not gonna be a supervillain and come after you and try to kill you,"
That was the writing on the
on the
wall.
wall. Yeah. And Ned Leeds was also the Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
So, but uh, the big thing going around is saying that since uh, Doctor Strange made the spell, that he's technically the only one that remembers Peter.
Well, I mean, I would hope so. If you cast the spell, you should remember it, because then how can you ever reverse it if it needs to be reversed? So you have to remember it. Unless you cast the spell on yourself, and I can't imagine him doing that to himself because he thinks ahead.
Well,
I mean, he did sit there and meditate and went through how many scenarios before he could say now, you
yeah.
know.
So, but there's that, and there's one other person that might remember who he is.
Who?
Doom. If Doom is Tony,
If, yes. But are they really going to have him have Tony's memories?
see, here's the thing: the whole struggling identity theory that we've talked about is he was Doom all along and was adopted by the Starks. So if that was the case, and they got Victor and they named him Tony, and he's been Doom all this time, and when he died, he went figured, okay, I can get somebody to go back in time. They reanimate me, and we're good.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen, but it's there's certain theories that just won't click.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I can say, yeah, that he's struggling with himself. He's turning into Man Spider. He's doing all this, which that might be. They did say in one of the trailers that his mutation is mutating. So I see him maybe becoming Man Spider.
Well, that'll be interesting to see how he handles that, and of course through the trailers we're seeing that eventually like he meets up with his buddies, so it'll be interesting to see how it all falls.
Yeah, how it all plays out.
Yeah, and where it leaves at the as in the story at the end.
Who knows? I mean, with everything that Marvel can do and plucking from storylines, it's there's only one storyline that they could play for this, and that was the he Peter loses his memory. He's swinging and chasing somebody, and smacks himself, misses a ledge, hits it, and falls down, and has amnesia for like 3 episodes.
Oh, he fell down and broke his memory.
Yeah, fell down, hit his memory. But who knows? Um, so since we're getting ready to close up here in about minute and a half, what's your final thoughts?
Go watch Spider-Man and join the FIFA. I don't know. And join
FIFA.
the enthusiasm as we watch. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Just go watch Spider-Man. And then that way you'll know what we know. The next time we start talking, you'll know what we know.
Yes. So we're also planning on doing a movie review on Spider-Man when we see it too. So just a heads up.
Yeah, maybe I can think of words by then.
All right, everybody. We'll see you again next time next week. Everybody have a good day.
Bye.